Wiener!
Wiener indeed. So man, we're getting down to the final few rounds. I don't know, this isn't quite the semifinals, but it's darn close, right?
Yeah. After this match, there will be only 5 gladiators remaining.
After this, there will be 5, and at the end of the day, we will be down to just 4 competitors remaining.
Correct.
Scary.
So both gladiators are in room 1 still, having just begun. Sound flopping about and dispatching of enemy types.
I like to take the Magikarp approach. Just flop on the floor, hope your enemies get in the way.
Yeah.
Neither competitor really taking that approach at all, though.
Jammy... Nope, they clear the room at the exact same time.
Yeah, it's pretty well synchronized.
Yep. So yeah, like skill-wise, these guys are pretty evenly matched, and therefore Jammy probably has the advantage having practiced more. But you can never quite count Overpowdered Lol out. He tends to surprise you.
You know, I've said this before. I noticed this when we announced the match the other day, but I just put kind of 2 and 2 together. Jammy Antics, Overpowdered Lol, both donut-themed names in my mind. On, let it be said, hashtag National Donut Day.
It is National Donut Day.
It is National Donut Day, and we've got Jammy versus Powdered.
Now I want donuts.
There's a lot on the line right now. There's a lot on the line.
Are there donuts?
I wish there was donuts. Now I want to go out and get donuts too. I want nothing more in life.
So just seconds before we went live, your dog was freaking out quite a lot.
She was.
Were there burglars? Were there actual burglars?
There was a dog walker. We have a dog walker who comes by because I feel bad for my dog that I obsess and work all day and don't take a break to walk her in the middle of the day. And a new gent came by today, and she went on full guard dog alert mode. I've never seen her so amped up and ready. I mean, she would never do anything, I don't think, but she was barking and backing up. She was in that full-on guard dog mode. It was the scariest I've ever seen her, really.
Awesome.
I don't know. I don't like the idea that she ever actually would
nice.
commit and do something. I don't think she ever would, but I don't like the idea that she ever even might.
But when they walked out the door, though, was it all fine?
Yeah.
She's still kind
yeah,
of
once
growly.
the leash was, we gave some treats, and I think she mellowed out. We had her do some, some sits and some downs and some various doggy exercises, and she chilled out a little bit. I don't think she was quite comfortable, but it was better.
So yeah, if we hear any barking during Depth 3, we'll know that they're still getting along.
Right, or not, I guess.
So look at Overpowdered. He's zooming around, melting people's face with the tuba in a slime room. He's still full health, and has already attained the first health up rune.
Yeah.
Whereas Jammy is doing the machine gun slide with the fire hugs for everyone.
I'm happy that I'm hearing this music. It just makes me happy.
Which song is it? I can't hear them.
It's a level song. You know that I can never keep titles straight. It's I'd sing it along, but it's I'm gonna say an albedo version of one of our level songs.
Okay.
7. I'm gonna go with 7. But I don't
So
think that's right.
they're both in the checkpoint room. Jammy got here just slightly faster than Overpowdered. Will Overpowdered make up the difference?
Oh, he will.
Who will be first to the boss, Danny?
He's gonna be first to the boss. That's a tough call right now. I'm gonna say it's OP. I'm looking at room layouts. I think they have the same room right now. I think they've got the same flood in the same room. Not super common.
Who will have the faster boss to kill, though? Jammy to the boss. Oh, same time, boss.
Woof!
Same exact technique, although from a different side. This is a close one.
I'm going to toss a refresh after this because you have shown me that I've got a couple second lag between.
Overpowdered, 1 second ahead,
Yo.
but these guys are neck and neck.
I'm going to toss a refresh just to sink these bastages. Bastages on my legs and my arms from you. It's a song about bastards. Oh, we're getting Jurassic World? Jurassic World. Chris Pratt is dreamy.
You know, you and I use the same YouTube account for the corporation.
Yes.
But it's based off of your own Google account.
Right.
So often when I log into our corporate YouTube to make changes to it or to upload videos or what have you, it shows me the recommended videos as if I were Danny. And it thinks I love Chris Pratt.
That's where I watched one Chris Pratt video the other day.
Just the one?
Yeah, I watched an outtake reel from Parks and Rec.
Okay. Because you're being currently recommended like 60
I'm completely failing
videos.
to show Jamie's stream. I'm going to do the bold thing, close, and just restart that browser window.
Alright, well, Jammy's in room 2, and Overpowered Lol is also in room 2. Overpowered is rocking the pea shooter, the slingshot, whereas Jammy had a spear, he just traded out for a slingshot as well, so they're both slingshotting.
That was rough. That was one of the longest downtimes we've had. I was trying to make that work for quite a while.
Here's something interesting. Jammy seems to have never gotten and I think I understand why this is, never got the health up chest in Depth 1, and it could have been because he killed the boss too quickly and it just happened by chance, never came out.
Well, no, that'll never happen.
Well,
if you don't have the... Well, first of all, that'll never happen for several reasons. Let's talk about how the health up chest works. So the health up chest is always going to spawn randomly in one of your pre-boss rooms. It'll never spawn in the boss room. The only way you can get it to spawn in the boss room is if you've never picked it up and you checkpoint teleport to the boss. And thereby I've never had an opportunity for it to spawn elsewhere. So, I didn't see it, but I gotta think that Jamie just left that chest behind.
Yeah. However, if you fail to pick it up, it will show up again in the boss room after the boss is half health.
No, you only have one chance at a health chest, actually.
Really?
Yeah. You will not have a second chance if you fail to pick up a health chest within one given run. You would have to stop, go back to town.
You're the guy that wrote the code, so I'm going to choose to believe you. That's not how I remembered us doing it, but...
No, definitely true.
All the same, my point is that Overpowered Lol has gotten now both health chests, and Jammy has not gotten one of them yet.
Well, one's still pending, though.
Yeah.
Jammy barely surviving, it's worth saying, with just 2 health remaining. Pretty scary. Pretty early to get low on health. I'm making that up, that's just not true. Alright, getting some back-to-back Puuba action right there. Using both blasts immediately, going straight into the fire staff. It's a good timing drop right there. It's a good luck drop. I think that Jamie's going to tear through this room and probably gain a little bit of a lead. There it is. There's a lead. Ah, this music makes me happy. I might say it one more time before we're done, but the music does make me happy. OP getting a double damage rune. If I'm not mistaken, his second double damage rune of the run already, 2 for 2. Is that right?
It seems right. And I'm gonna say again that I like invincibility better than double damage.
You're a bad person. You should
get
feel
to be just really
bad.
reckless.
Does that make you feel bad? Like it should?
Wow. Do I need double damage if I'm able to kill guys with impunity and gain a level and get into one-hit kills in the room? Probably.
I say yes, sir.
I'll take double damage on a boss maybe over invincibility, but again, invincibility on a boss, it's quite a comfortable position to be in, to just hit him from any angle and you know, not worry about getting killed.
I say double damage all day long. I will take sprint over invincibility.
That's interesting. Why? You don't love invincibility at all, really.
I don't find, on normal mode at least, I do not find health to be a constraint. And not at the level that these guys are playing. I don't think we're ever going to see anybody die here.
Yeah, I agree with that, but
I don't think we're going to see anybody come within 5 hits of death. So I think
but that's
in the time that
they're
you'd be invincible, you could
too.
happily just get hit.
Got a bomb guy and a shield guy. I like a shield. Shield's my jam.
I know it. You do like a shield. You make a shield look good. You wear it very well. It just fits just right.
Imagine 42 says invincibility is good because you won't get knocked back if you're hit. Agreed.
This is true. This is true.
Jalkife says invincibility can be very nice with weapons like the monk staff /sword /yo-yo and such.
My Twitch was being a butt. It wasn't even updating my chat on my own channel.
Yeah, I don't. It turns out Overpowdered actually was still hosting Praxi earlier.
Yeah, I think Twitch was just
but you were able to see him.
being a booty butt.
So it's weird. Twitch is acting a little strange.
I had to, for each of the 3 channels now, just close them and restart them. I'm going to do that for my own channel just so I can read chat. So anybody who I haven't been answering in chat, I probably haven't seen it. I've just thought it was quiet.
Oh, wow. That is some weirdness indeed.
Twitch is a booty butt.
Both gladiators are
in
the checkpoint before the boss of Depth 2. I mean, they really have been like hand in hand this whole time, skipping and frolicking through the meadows of the competition. Jammy's first.
Jammy is first. Oh, Luigi Nat, happily waiting there for our company for us to throw bombs at you.
And cue the tentacles.
Ka-pew!
There you go.
Ooh, only hitting one those
yeah.
Kraken shots. Only one
Could
ball.
have finished in there. But
OP instead using the
awesome
fire
stuff.
staff and just interesting combination, the shield and the fire staff. It is meaning that he's not
like
really
it.
keeping the fire on a wooden target for all that play.
Overpowdered's choice of weaponry, along with
personal
Jammy
best on both
antics,
guys.
taking a little longer. Pretty much put them neck and neck still. Jammy's
guys, though,
slightly ahead of
personal best.
Overpowdered, like 2 kills ahead.
Yeah, just so anybody in chat knows, Twitch is being a booty butt for me, and it's saying, Twitch Air, please call us, send us an email, and I'm obviously not going to do that right now, so if I don't see you, it's because Dave sent me the virus.
I didn't send it to you. I installed it on your machine while you were in the bathroom.
I don't go to the bathroom, that's gross. I don't like the implication.
Well, you were out of the room. I just assumed because you were peeing you were in a bathroom.
I don't pee. I don't pee. Not in bathrooms, at least. I pee wherever I want.
That's what I'm saying. So while you were out peeing in your own hallway, I installed viruses on your machine because I like chaos, and so I just did that. I wanted to throw a monkey wrench into the competition.
You're like the Foo Fighters.
I'm like the Foo Fighters, I guess, but how do you mean?
Because you're a monkey wrench.
Alright.
Even though you don't want to be.
I don't want to be your monkey wrench.
Yeah, and yet, look what you've done. You've done exactly that. Oh,
Will Jammy continue to not even bother with the blue chests throughout his run?
Did he miss another one? I didn't
Yeah.
notice.
I haven't seen it come out, so it's either like for some reason he's not getting them or he just doesn't care about them at all. I'm going to watch very closely for a blue chest for Jammy to see if that's actually part of his strategy, just completely ignore them.
I think that's an alright strategy.
Sure. Well, there's a blue chest now. Let's see if he goes for it. Went straight for it.
Yep. Kerplow.
I'm going to have to go back and watch the tape and see why he didn't get the blue chest in the first 2 deaths. My overpowdered is frozen. Is your overpowdered frozen?
It did just, yeah, Twitch is being a real booty right now. It just froze as you said it. The fact that it froze for both of us makes me think it's either him or a Twitch issue.
He was having some stream problems earlier.
I'm going to throw the dual refresh again, just on both guys, just to make sure we're good. But Twitch is being a real booty.
He's back for me. Jammy, congratulations. You have a new follower called Bubbles Forever 1 Hearts. So that's good.
And I am about to close my browsers and just restart this whole shebang. Their Overpowder is back, except for commercials. Jammy's back commercial. Twitch is being mean today. Can we just agree that Twitch is a big dumb bully and a butt?
I don't know. That's a lot of harsh terms for something that's trying so hard to accommodate so many people at once.
Bully and a butt.
I think it's just maybe a little bit overextended and probably having some growing pains. Because it's so very popular.
Brapper.
Jammy is ahead still. His lead is... I'm gonna say it's widening, but like by just these tiny, tiny stretches that are immeasurable in the moment. But it is fact that
Invincible
Overpowder
rune.
started this room after he did.
Invincible rune versus an extra combo rune at the same time.
Now you'll take the invincible, right?
Well, between those two, you mean?
Yeah.
Sure. Though not on hardcore. I don't want invincible generally. I take almost anything but invincible. It's not a popular opinion.
Yeah, no, I noticed when you it's one of these days we're going to do this. It's actually really time consuming to do, but it's fascinating from like a technical perspective to watch people's choices as they level up from scratch. Whenever I have been near you or watched you start a new game, and try to plow through to the end. And by the way, both of us can do that, like having only died like 5 times, and it's really funny.
Yeah.
Them skills. But you always choose to you'll buy like the double goop rune. Sometimes you buy the sprint rune right away, but you don't buy the invincible rune. You
Nope.
just like don't bother with it.
I don't even go back once.
You don't buy
it's cheap.
magic.
I don't buy magic either. No.
Yeah. I tend to try to keep everything leveled out a bit.
Well,
though I do
when I'm
prioritize
speedrunning a file that's like truly from scratch, when the speedrun is start with the dead file and get to Billiam and win.
Yeah.
Like I only go with the most predictable. Like I go with the most common weapons because I'm trying to minimize my deaths and minimize my goop expenditure. So I'm really only buying those things that I know I can make use of with great frequency.
Yeah, but whenever I've seen you do that, whenever you wind up picking up a magic, you go, magic sucks in this game.
Because I haven't upgraded it, yeah.
Right? And I go, it's only level 1. I don't know, I think we got to change magic. But I always try to get the magics right away. I will admit that I don't bother to upgrade barrel and like holy water. But my tuba, my kraken, just right away, because those always save you in a pinch. It's good to have those upgraded.
I do love the tuba. That is one that I'll usually make a combination for. The tuba is just fun and it's powerful and it can get you through a room.
Double pogo action. I get excited.
Yeah.
And we got a banshee head. Now I'm watching. Now I'm paying attention.
Ooh, all that extra
Disco
weight on
party.
the Banshee, yo. I'm drinking my soda from Chips. I went to Chips again today. When you're not here, I'll go to Chips.
I'm never going to Chipotle again, and this is on record.
Did it give you the booty frowns?
No, as you know, I really like Chipotle.
Okay.
Okay. However, 13 out of 30 trips in the last year, because I've actually moved twice, but I always tend to live somewhere that's close to Chipotle. I'm refreshing over powder. I'll let you know.
Yeah, same here.
But every time I go, or like let's say 43% of the time that I go to Chipotle, this started with the chicken, and then I swore off the chickens, and then it moved on to the steak, swore off the steak. I get like this massive like gristle bite that I can't even eat, or like a bone in
And
it.
it gives you the booty frowns.
No, it doesn't.
Does it give you the
necessarily.
fruity browns?
I have to spit it out. But the last like 6 times I went to Chipotle, I had to spit out like, I don't know, almost 1/5 of the meat that was in the burrito.
If you
just because
are
it was bones and
bulimic,
gristle.
you can find help. I will help you. You're beautiful the way you are. You don't need to do that.
I'm just never gonna go to Chipotle again because it's been multiple locations and.
But I feel like your standards are higher than most. Like every restaurant we go to
I can't
eventually
eat a
reaches
bone.
that point where like they have disappointed you. And
That's
you
true,
can't go back.
and a lot of restaurants disappoint me. But I gave Chipotle the benefit of the doubt a lot, and it's always bones and gristle. Like I'm over it. And so I'm
Alright,
wondering,
you know what
like,
we should do? We should go to a restaurant that specializes in like beaks and feet, and then I can't see how you could complain.
I would just sit outside. But here's something fun to do, and I might wind up doing this myself, and retweeting hundreds of tweets later. If you look on Twitter and you on Twitter do a search for Taco Bell diarrhea.
Right.
You will,
Yes.
on any given day, and I'm not joking, on any given day you'll see like 60 to 100 tweets from like that 24-hour period of people saying it gave me diarrhea.
But I feel like if you search for any correlation, you'll find it. Like
Nope.
if I search for like
No, you'll find
Taco Bell
something. It
Magic
won't be
Powers,
super
I'll find
recent.
that.
If you do that search on any given day for Taco Bell, though, you'll see it like tons per day. Like if you did that same search with McDonald's, you'd probably see, I don't know, like 4 in the day. Taco Bell gives people diarrhea. I've said it.
I mean, but you're not saying like they serve it, right? Not like they give it to you
May
in
as
their
well.
like Taco Bell to go box.
They're a Twitch sponsor too, and I guess I'm being an asshole saying that, but also tacos for breakfast, like.
Imagine disagrees with you. He says that has never happened in Chipotle. He's never gotten a box of gristle.
He's probably only eating the barbacoa.
Barbacoa is so good.
I can't even eat that anymore. Last
You're
time I got
bad.
barbacoa, it had like a full like pig back on it.
That
Like,
doesn't
just-
happen. Barbacoa
it
is
was-
God's food.
It tastes good, but I got a pig spine the last
No,
time.
barbacoa is like the perfect scientific refinement of food.
All right,
Alright,
boss
jam me
3.
into boss 3.
Bombs
I
and
love me
a
bombs on
barrel.
chillax.
What's he gonna do with that barrel?
Yeah, the barrel's an interesting one there. I feel like I would
Gonna
not
save
even
it.
bother. I would just save it.
And
It's
OP is starting with the Banshee head. Very risky in this boss if you get some Valkyrie spawning on top of you, but he lucked out and took one hit. And of course the bomb bag, that's going to finish
I think
it
he
off.
might be dead before he finishes that bomb bag.
Yep.
He'll pick up that double damage and just finish it.
Wow, he bought himself like a tenth of a second by doing that.
It's a bit of a disappointment. If
damage grab.
It would be better for that rune to have not spawned, so it could spawn sooner in the first room of the next step.
I don't know, the way that he dealt with it though was really perfect. Like he never missed a hit with the bombs, he kept on throwing them.
He just took the advantage.
Yep. So yeah, Jammy's been ever so slightly ahead for pretty much the whole race. But they're like, I mean, they are just next to each other. It's
neck and neck.
Same room.
Beacon feet.
One of the closest matches we've seen to date.
Yeah, especially this late in the run. They have stayed neck and neck the entire time. OP frozen up again. OP's cursed. Did you have it too right there?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, OP's got some kind of, I don't know, ninja spirit curse. And we're going to get another Heroes of the Storm ad. Just in case you didn't know, Heroes of the Storm coming a few days ago to a PC near you.
Does it have egg tacos in it?
I don't understand anything you just said.
Taco Bell ads are all over Twitch, and it's for their morning like AM crunch wrap.
Oh, no,
which
I'm looking
is
at
a
Nova.
taco full of eggs and a hash brown with some, I don't know, made on the same griddle that makes Mexi melts. It can't be.
Fried in the same fryolator in which they fry their diarrhea rats.
Right. I don't know. These views being expressed by Dave do not represent the views of Puuba.
They
do not represent the views of Master
two-man
Tonic.
company.
They do not
That's
represent
true.
the views of Jammy Antics or Overpowdered Lol, nor do they represent any views other than those of Dave. And I hate Taco Bell.
Who else could they represent?
I'm
Whenever I
just
see a
saying.
disclaimer like that, like 1 out of 5 accounts on Twitter, the profile is like, my reviews are solely my own. And I just want to reply like, you're not like the Puppet Master from Fantastic Four. Like, your views can only be your own.
Are you just being pedantic? Do you really not understand the reason for that disclaimer?
Well, you know what? Disclaimer's not a legal disclaimer. Here's what you're saying is, you can't be offended by me. Like, yes,
No,
I can.
that's not
If
what
you
they're
offended
saying.
me, I'm offended.
Nope, that's not what it's for. That is a disclaimer that says that even though, you know, my Twitter name is like, you know, McDonald's Corporation Dave, I'm not representing the McDonald's Corporation in the things that I say. Whereas
but
the
if you
Twitter
are
account
indeed
that is for
an employee
McDonald's,
or a prominent employee of McDonald's, and then you say something dicky and mean,
then they
I
fire
have every
me.
right to be like, what the fuck, McDonald's?
No, but then they can fire me.
And they always could have.
Yeah, but they could fire me at that point, and then when somebody says, why does McDonald's think that Taco Bell gives you diarrhea, you say, no, Dave thought that, and
Well,
we fired
that's
him for
always
saying
been the case. I never thought that Bob the cashier at Taco Bell was speaking from the corporate viewpoint.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes perfect sense to me. I think it's a good disclaimer.
Well, here's my official go-forward disclaimer for anything I might ever say, no matter how offensive.
You mean
My views are both the views of me and of Puuba.
Well, that is true for you. Because Puuba is in your blood. Puuba's been the Danny Garfield project for like upwards of 15 years.
And Taco Bell gives Dave diarrhea. That's Puuba's official viewpoint.
Taco Bell gives everyone diarrhea.
Nope, gives Dave diarrhea.
Just do a Twitter search. Taco Bell diarrhea. You won't be
you know what?
disappointed.
Twitter is an engine that supports photos, and I'm not going to search diarrhea.
No, it's usually they don't.
OP just
take
finished
pictures.
up his fourth double damage rune. Fourth, now that I think of it. It is, right?
Yeah, that's quadruple damage, or it's 8 times the
8.
damage.
Tuple. Octuple?
Yeah, octuple.
Octruple. He's got octopus damage.
Somebody's skyping me right now. It's probably about Taco Bell.
It's John Taco Bell. You've offended him with your corporate viewpoints about his diarrhea.
I got beat up at a Taco Bell one time, and then a different time.
Imagine
A different
it might
time,
as well be
I was
called
hit by
Black Bell.
my car was hit by another car, and the car was driven by the owner of a Taco Bell franchise. Not joking. Like his wife.
Well, you had it coming. Look at all the shit you're talking about.
No,
His
I used to
livelihood.
like Taco Bell, but then those two things happened, and then it gave everyone in the world diarrhea.
At once?
All right, I just can't talk about this anymore. It's probably really stupid to be saying all these things.
We're gonna get come down on. from Big Bell.
Yeah, well, just prove it doesn't do that, and I'll say I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna let you supervise my beehole.
No, not you, then.
You want John Talkable to get involved?
No.
Alright, let's move on.
With his car again.
I'm gonna watch some more Heroes of the Storm on Powered Stream. Yep.
I'm gonna refresh Overpowdered LOL and hope that I get a good ad.
He's back, I see him now. Overpowdered in the lead. I hadn't noticed that at first.
Well, I'm gonna refresh Jammy too, because maybe that's the problem. Let's see who's really in the lead.
It's Overpowdered.
Overpowdered.
In the hashtag National Donut Day competition between Jammy and Powdered, Powdered is currently in the lead.
Yes, he is. He took the lead. Quietly. While we droned on for 20 minutes.
About diarrhea and tacos. That's good entertainment.
I'm gonna not make a highlight of this one. I'm just gonna start at the boss 5.
Oh man, yeah. I still don't know who's gonna win this. I have no idea. I say OP is about a half room ahead.
Party.
That's the first and most meaningful gap we've had this entire run, is a half room advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Just under a full room advantage, I'd say, actually.
Jammy with the sprint rune. That's definitely the advantage over Overpowdered's double goop rune.
Well,
Can Jammy with the sprint rune and a hammer clear the room faster than OP with the use of the Banshee head? And
he's getting knocked around a lot with the sprint rune, is what it's saying. That's
yeah.
Sprint rune. As he jumps into the air to slam down with the hammer, his knockbacks are getting amplified by the sprint.
Trollger bumper cars.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever go on bumper boats? Do you know what I mean by bumper boats?
Yeah, they had them at golf and stuff near
Man,
me.
that water smells bad, but it's fun.
All water smells bad. I only
No,
drink
it's like
Diet
super
Coke.
oil water.
I only drink Diet Coke. Only.
I really like bumper boats.
Twitter is just an evil beehole today. Jammy is now
Twitch?
also. It's definitely on Twitch.
Don't be picking on
'Cause
Twitter.
in fact, both competitors just turned into a big white exclamation point. What does that even mean?
Don't you go disrespecting coconut water.
I don't like that either. It tastes like salty pee.
Yeah, let's talk about the things you
Let's
don't.
not denigrate further products when there's fun stuff to say and do. Coconut water tastes like salty pee.
At least it's not a brand.
Coconuts might get their feelings hurt. There's Nova doing her little finger shot again. Then we got Tychus. Boom, 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 boom. I think it's Tychus. Diablo. Heroes of the Storm in a box. Rated T for teen. Coming soon to Overpowdered stream.
The views of Overpowdered LOL reflect the views of Activision
Puuba.
Blizzard.
Whew.
Chainsaw and the little guys.
Uh-oh, Overpowdered widening his lead. Widening his lead to maybe a room and a half now. Jammy's gonna have to juke and jive to come back. I would say we're at the halfway point of this race right now.
I think that Overpowdered LOL has like a video game guardian angel that follows him around and just like, I don't know, allows him to perform exactly as well as he needs to win competitions. Because it's always a narrow margin when he wins, and then even the first time when Elric defeated him, like it really wasn't by much, considering that it was his first time through the whole thing.
It was close, very close.
But I don't know, Jammy is really good at it. I'm not going to count him out. I think he can actually make up this difference in a whole lot of different spots.
So I was this morning having some fun updating our Weaponographist wiki. I'm gonna link it in chat again just because I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I actually just genuinely like it. But I was adding a handful of details about jinxes and survival and stuff like that. It is by no means complete. So if anybody thinks that's a fun thing to do, please feel free to just write stuff, just ramble on. Because wikis are fun. I don't know, I think they're fun. I've spent a couple hours, maybe an hour and a half today, just adding fun stuff. And suggesting cool jinx combinations. Which is just like, super subjective.
What's your least favorite jinx combination?
I'm thinking about that.
'Cause I know your favorite is
I think
probably
poison's
Stacked
a little bit
Overflow.
dry. It just doesn't, like, the point of most of the jinxes was kind of to change how you think about the game and how you play, and I think poison doesn't do that. I was saying that all throughout development, that I was amenable to doing something besides poison. I think that's, to me, the least interesting of them.
Right, but your least favorite combo, so poison plus what?
I'm running through them in my head. Poison and... I don't know, I like most of the rest of them.
I'd say that my least favorite combo would maybe be poison with take double damage.
Because you can double poison
die.
too.
Yeah. I know that you actually like combo breaker with I forget what we call the last
sudden
one.
death.
Yeah, sudden death.
Because if anything hits you, you die.
You take one hit and you die.
Yeah. The one combo means the first jinx is if you take damage, you lose your whole combo, and the second jinx is if you ever lose your combo, you die. And the combination means the game is one hit kill.
Yep. How far have you actually gotten under those terms? Because like, I don't think it's. I've never seen you beat the whole game without taking a hit.
Should we try after today's matchup? Should both...
Yes.
Yeah?
I think Overpowdered's on the boss, but right now I see a commercial for Heroes of the Storm.
No, I'm seeing him fight Murdercutioner right now.
Okay.
Overpowdered with like a good solid 2-room lead. Just killed Murdercutioner, moving on to depth 5. Hello, Copperick. What's going on, sir?
Jammy is now in the room before Boss 4. He has fallen behind significantly.
He is starting to fall behind a little bit. It's not too late to come back, especially given that he made that loss all on one floor. You know, the next floor is longer, and so certainly can swing back the other way. But Overpowdered's going to have to make a misstep to make that happen. I like this soundtrack. I said I would say it again, and then I said it again. I don't know if it's... Chat, chime in for me here. Like, I really like the soundtrack, but I feel like maybe it's in part because I have like such a strong emotional connection to having worked so long on that game, on Concursion. But it just makes me happy.
I think that soundtrack
Smile on my
is
face.
objectively good. Chris did an amazing job on it. So we've seen this approach to Boss 4 a lot, and it's very popular right now, is to leave the fire trail there at the end to finish him off on his first blow fire attack.
You know what I'll say I also really like in Jinxes that we haven't talked about at all? One of the Jinxes, called Shenanigans Forever, makes every room a special rules room, including boss rooms.
Yeah, that is.
So like you can fight a Berserk Chillax or, you know, a Speedster Chundersaurus or something, and I think that's really fun.
Yes, but you can't fight a Murdercutioner Slime Storm.
You cannot, no. We disabled that one combination because there's not a lot of space to dodge those slimes. It's one of only very few, I don't know what you'd call it, preventions of a combination of an enemy flood and a special rule. Almost every combination is allowed, with just a couple exceptions. I think the all Kraken room can never be Berserker because it would just be so bullet helly.
Or Speedster.
Right. It would also be Tiger Heli, which is a fantastic NES game.
Okay, I see what you did there. Hey, have you ever fought Billiam in a Slime Storm?
I don't know if I have to duration.
I couldn't beat him. It was too hard.
Now I want to. I feel like you'd have the benefit of being fed an awful lot of combo. The Slime Storms would provide.
In the form of slime punches to the dick.
Okay.
It's combo everywhere.
It's gonna be one of those days. First diarrhea, now dick punches. We are a highly professional gentlemen. Did you take off your ascot to say that, Dave?
No, I tightened it. I'm the captain of the USS Dick.
Juck.
Waffle Hasselhoff in Overpowdered Lulz. Chat says troll-ass unicorn. I don't have Overpowdered's audio on, obviously, but I wonder if that's a quote from him.
Troll-ass unicorn. With what looks like a Kano face. It's Kagoth.
Yeah, it does seem that I actually missed it, but a unicorn seems to have delayed Overpowdered Lulz significantly in his room. Although he's in room 5 now, so he's doing okay.
I gotta say, of all the enemies, I feel like the Trollger would have most of a troll ass.
Yeah. Yeah, we found a Trollger in another game, which is crazy. I really thought we invented a Trollger.
Oh, I was sure we must. Even though we did, I was sure we wouldn't be the only
hubris.
ones. Yeah.
thinking like, I put
It's,
two
no,
things together.
Like we called it a concoctomancer or something.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you would think we should have called him an owlbear. I bet that's safe.
No, that's not safe.
What?
We'll call it a cacodemon. That's not safe.
Oh, just do bugbear then. No one's ever.
Yeah,
found
let's. Or a moblin. What about a moblin?
That's probably safe.
That's not safe. I'm gonna only name things that aren't safe.
That's fine.
A Concoctogoblin is safe though.
What's going to be in the chest for overpowdered?
Infinite weapons.
With a chainsaw. I wonder if he'll swap out his weapon, realizing that maybe the hammer would be a little better with infinite.
I don't agree.
You don't agree?
No, I would keep the I'd like the chainsaw. I know I've said it more than once.
I like it too. I
like it also against a lot of chainsaws because their
Sure.
reaction to being hit will be to run away. And you can't run away, my chainsaw, you fool. You foolish, fooling fool.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Like with a hammer, you just knock them away, probably without finishing them off.
Oh, yeah. Well, you... Okay.
That was a lot
I'll
of
change
damage.
my tune on that. If you're one-shotting them, then maybe it's a little bit different. But if you're just knocking them away... Myrrh. Myrrh, I say. Myrrh,
A lot
man.
of fire wizard action for Jammy there.
Love it. I will happily play Fire Wizard Hug games. They are a very lovely
Fire rings
people.
everywhere.
So I have a question for you. The
Yeah, man.
Fire Wizard, the horns, the antlers,
Yeah.
are they growing from the man's head or are they built into the cape?
Oh, they're growing from his head.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is he the love child of some kind of deer and a normal person?
There was no love involved in the creation of the fire wizard demon. He's a being of pure fire and probably anger or hate or something. Not love based.
You really?
He's somebody's
Deer
nightmare.
are such a peaceful race.
He's somebody's nightmare.
Not my nightmare. Deer seem peaceful and friendly.
Well, you saw the you saw True Detective, right? There's a lot of deer antlers there. There's nothing peaceful going on there.
They were innocent victims. They didn't do it. Deer didn't hang their own horns up to be intimidating.
Didn't they?
They might
The
have.
show was open-ended. The
Holy
universe is a
crap, they
flat
got the
circle.
wrong guy. They got the wrong guy. It was Blitzen. Blitzen did it all.
Beep beep ba beep beep beep.
Beep, beep, ba beep, beep. That's one of my favorite internet clips of 2014.
What's that? Joel McHale?
Yeah, that's doing an extended impression of all of the like Southern drawl dialogue in True Detective, and just it degrades over time from like heavy accent into just nonsense words with a drawl. Beep, 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 ba beep, beep, beep.
Overpowdered is at the first checkpoint in depth 5, and Jammy is 2 rooms behind.
Yeah. Room and a
Can he do it? Can Jammy
It's
Antics
a room and a half gap.
catch up at this point? Have we ever seen anyone catch up from this size of a gap in depth 5 and actually win?
You know what? I think we haven't necessarily seen anybody make up the gap, but what we have seen is people close that much of a gap. And here's a couple ways. Failing to bring a good magic, not just a magic, but a good magic to Billiam is huge. Like, if you don't bring a fire trail or a fire ring to Billiam, that can be a huge time deficit.
It can. And actually with Overpowdered Lul's run previously, we saw him probably get Billiam down below half faster than anyone else I've ever seen do it.
Definitely. Ooh, look at that. That's a bug.
What's...
Hope he got a bug.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
That's a bug we thought we smashed that we haven't seen in a very long time.
Elric said he saw that.
Yeah. That slime is just there to taunt him,
Great.
making him feel bad. Bye,
Yeah,
slime.
well, that slime's going to be there for the next 11 rooms. What? Oh, good for you!
What?
Okay, so look, that bug used to be way
No,
worse.
no. Remember, it's every other room. There's 2 rooms.
Oh, crap. Alright, well, we'll see
There's a
that.
very high likelihood that a frozen slime will be in the next room
Yeah,
until
cool.
the next slime spawns.
We get to see that slime a few more times.
Overpowered powder exposing bugs live on stream. What a booty.
And also rocking some tuba action. Is this the fastest you could possibly get through a tuba room?
Oof, that was damn quick. There's our slimy friend. Oh, that's gonna be irritating.
You see, let's see if he tries to kill it.
Well, I think he's realized that it's a bug.
That's 2 reasons I'm not going to make a highlight reel out of this.
You're a bug.
All the diarrhea talk, and then there's the slime bug.
All the fucking stream crash. This has been one of our rougher days. Both Fucking streams just crashed again, like full on crashed it.
Not for me.
This is the least smooth stream we've ever done.
We don't matter, Danny, though. In this process, all that really matters is the two gladiators in the tournament trying to defeat each other.
Most definitely true, but I feel cursed right now. I feel like somebody's got a voodoo doll of us. Of me, at least.
I'd say it's about high time for the dog to come back and freak out.
Key crisp.
Oh, he's rocking that whip.
I'm gonna fix that slime issue. I don't like it.
I thought you did fix it.
Well, I mean, clearly not.
Yeah, it's like super rare. I haven't seen it for 4 months.
I tried to do a clever fix, but it's much easier to just do a blunt fix. We'll do a blunt fix.
Let's talk about it. What's the blunt fix?
Just at the end of every room, purge it.
We did that.
Nope. Well, there it is. I'm looking at it.
No, I know, but I mean...
we didn't do that. We changed how it spawned, and I thought I fixed the timing to make the issue not happen.
Why wouldn't we be purging it, though?
Because you're not fixing the root issue. There's a problem, and that's not fixing it.
No, I mean, you said you were going to make it so he just purges, but why wouldn't we already be doing that?
Because it's not a genuine fix.
I see.
I mean, you're not fixing anything. Not really. You're just alleviating the symptom. God, that's irritating.
We should make it an achievement.
What?
To
Have a
get
bug?
the slime. Is Jammy actually opting for the combo of the bellows and the fire trail? I think he had a machine gun available. Setting souls free in the spider sack room. Chauncey free now. No, Janice is left to rot.
Janice can eat it. Who is Janice?
She used to be one of the prettiest ladies in town, and Girdle still remembers her, but she doesn't quite recall the name. It may have been Janine. But one day she just disappeared.
Leaving her behind.
Yep.
Unsaved.
Let her soul suffer in the spider cocoon.
Well, one day she'll emerge as a beautiful butterfly.
I don't think that's how spider cocoons work.
That's how spiders work.
You're describing more like a chrysalis.
Yeah, a spider chrysalis.
She'll probably emerge as a shield knight.
God, that slime makes me cry salty tears.
We'll fix it. But the slime is going to be there for Billiam, mathematically.
Go.
So that'll be fun. I wonder what Jammy's saying in his chat. Someone in his chat says it's okay, bro. Like, is he
downright mournful?
I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna listen in. What is Jamie saying? Ooh, he's stone silent.
So Dave.
Yep.
I think we're down to our last 5 minutes of this race. Would you agree?
Let's see. Let's look at the Danny timer. We are down to the last 4 minutes of this race, probably, at this rate.
Alright, place your bets right now. I want you to place your bets. Both guys are in the same room. Jamie is catching up. There's no denying it.
It's going to be the Golden Boy over Powdered Law. That's my bet. That's what it looks like.
You know I can never agree with you, not even for a moment. I gotta say Jamie then. Though I will say, over Powdered Law, just 2 rooms away from Billiam, rocking a fire ring, I would not cast that. I would hang on to that spell for the rest of my run.
Oh, Jammy using it?
No. Over Powdered, currently holding one.
Yeah, he's holding. Jammy just used it.
Jammy just gets a Tuba.
And he did this the other day, too. That's actually part of why he lost.
I would happily use that Tuba. I don't know if I feel like I have to save a Tuba for Billiam.
No, wasn't it Jammy who got to the boss on Wednesday and didn't have magic with him?
Very possible.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a big dumb dummy who's a dumb.
So he should be saving the next magic he picks up. He should not use it.
I'd say we've got just over room split. Alright, so he's not going to get a fire trail, but he's got a Kraken. That's okay.
It's not the worst. Yeah, I would use a
But
Kraken.
he's got 2 rooms to go. This is going to be hard to come back from at this point. We got a one-room split on the last room. We've seen some quick, and OP is fairly well set up to do that. He's going to walk in. If I don't miss my guess, I think Overpowdered is going to walk in with a fire trail, and his stream crashed again, but I'm going to say machine gun. And there's another Witcher ad, because certainly Twitch has not given me enough ads. At some point you would think that Twitch would be like, hey, sorry for the freezes, let's not do an ad every 35 seconds.
Ron Billiam, Overpowdered Lol, is laying into Billiam with the machine gun and the fire circle.
I'm flat out missing the boss kill.
I think you got some time. I'm now watching an ad for Heroes of the Storm.
Really?
But,
what's up with Twitch today?
but when I last
There we
checked
are,
in with
alright, we're watching
Overpowdered,
Billiam's got half dead. OP
Probably about
accidentally throwing
disappeared.
some pauses in a row as he hammers away on his pine cones. Just machine gunning pine cones into Billiam. He drops to level 9. We've got both guys in the Billiam room right now.
Jamie starting Billiam.
Jamie starting Billiam. OP got Billiam most of the way dead. Billiam decides for some reason to do an eye laser right there. I would say strategically on Billiam's part, not the right call.
Yeah.
We'll see if OP kills him before he teleports away.
OP's level 9.
There it is. OP with
Yep.
the kill. OP with the first kill.
Alright.
And Jamie halfway through Billiam. About a half room win. Very well done by Overpowdered.
Did it again. Call Overpowdered, please, really
You want me to
quick.
call him right now?
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt Jamie. That's not nice.
We're not. We've done this before.
But I always have to interrupt his video feed to do it. Alright.
Oh, no, don't do that. You could
That's not nice.
interrupt Overpowdered's video feed.
Alright, I called him right there. It still feels very not nice.
It's not nice.
What is up?
What up, y'all?
You did it.
Congratulations.
I did it.
We are currently
Jamie's
watching Jamie
fighting
finish
Billiam
off
right
Billiam.
now. He's got
He's
Billiam
invincible.
like 70% dead.
Invincible
So I
with a
was.
hammer.
Oh wow! So I was like about 45 seconds faster.
Yeah, just about that.
And
Jeez.
Billiam disappeared as well, so this is gonna be a bit longer.
Oh, that sucks.
Puuba's on all the little dudes.
I feel like he didn't disappear for you. I feel like you were able to kill him before he disappeared.
I did, yeah. Like I lost the level though. I was like, fuck.
I did
Yeah,
see that.
that really sucked.
I was
yeah.
wondering if that was gonna, because both you guys were in the Billiam room when that happened. And my
Jamie's
response-
Billiam is down.
Jamie clocked the win right there. I was afraid that you dropping level 9 there was gonna be his chance to come back.
I know. I was like, oh my god. I was like, if I wasn't close, this is gonna make him win.
Yep.
And it ended up like to where I had to leave to go kill something. I was like, no. I was like, I have to get him before he goes, before he leaves, and he didn't leave, so it kind of worked out.
And Jamie to the call right now. Ooh, Jamie with a new personal best on Depth 5.
Yeah, it was a good run for both guys.
Hey, Jamie?
Jamie, you Overpowdered narrowly edged you out there.
Narrowly.
Oh my gosh! No way!
I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry.
You are OP.
It was super narrow. You guys were both fighting
Unbelievable.
Billiam at the same time.
It was a great run for
Mhm.
both.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I actually beat my personal best on 4 levels.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I know
Did
it's-
you?
Yeah, I did. I beat it on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Overpowdered, what is your secret? Is it just not to practice at all?
It's not practice. It's literally so funny because this is the 3rd time I've ever done a full playthrough. Like literally, I just let it sit until you guys call me to the table, and then I play, and it just works out for some odd reason. I feel like if I actually sat down, I could probably get the best times for all of the levels.
You monster.
Jeez,
I
man.
just don't.
gotta
I don't
I
have
need to watch
time.
that race. That's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
I don't have
Oh my
time.
gosh.
Jamie,
Such
how are
a
you
fun
feeling
game,
about today's race? You were looking good.
Oh, I thought I did well. Like,
You did.
You did.
I mean, I'm sure I got like a really high time on one of the depths, and I think depth 4 kind of like
Yep.
made me tilt. But then, yeah, other than that, I thought I did a pretty good race. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you guys were less than a room
Damn.
apart the entire run going back and forth, and I think Depth 4 was the first place that there was even a one-room gap.
Ah,
And really, I think it was just a one-room gap.
Overpowered. You got to win this whole thing, and
I'm
you can't
trying to.
practice. You can't practice.
I
This is
can't
how you're gonna do
practice.
it. Yeah,
This is how I'm doing
it's
it.
gonna be.
Don't practice. If you do, you'll jinx the whole thing.
I know. It's like I just need to not press it at all. Jamal, if you don't mind me asking, how many hours do you have inside this game?
I don't know. I can check now. I have 57 hours.
Oh, jeez. How many
Yeah,
hours
you
do I
feel
have?
bad now.
It's like I know that I played a lot on the first 2 runs. Yeah, I have 17, and about 12 of them are just like the first 2 levels.
I think sometimes I keep my game overnight, but
Okay.
generally I'll say like I've done maybe about 25, maybe like proper racing, I think, and then the other times I just leave it on sometimes. But I've done a lot, so it's a
Maybe
really
it's
good thing, man.
dietary. What are you eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Okay, I want to understand this.
Dude, alright, my life is actually pretty interesting. So, literally, so I can wake up closest to my stream time, I go to sleep around 10 a.m. and I wake up around like 4 or 5. And I eat usually after stream at like 3 a.m. 1 meal a day. Like, yes.
Is it usually pizza that's been donated by viewers?
It's that happens a lot, or it's like Totino's, or actually one of my viewers actually like they actually went on a website and bought me tons of groceries.
I would love
Like
for that.
tons of like the best like steaks, like filet mignon and stuff like that. It was ridiculous.
Could somebody please buy me food online? That would
It
be
was
amazing.
it was ridiculous.
Love that.
Wow.
Jamie, what do you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I want to
Tell us
understand it.
everything about the food.
I eat a bit of Weaponographist.
Yeah.
You know, every morning. That's my diet really. So
Just feast on your
it's
enemies.
yeah. I think
I eat noobs.
that's the best way. Eat noobs, yeah.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
So he's eating me, guys. So
Jeez.
Oh man.
you know,
Jamie's going to Wiener Heaven now, I think.
I know. I feel so sad, but
Was-
I guess I
We're
can
gonna
watch
miss
some
you,
good races.
But I won't miss you because you'll still be around. I hope.
Hey, you'll be in good company.
I will be.
We'll be with Swiftmo and On the Loose
True.
for watching over us in Wiener Heaven.
Yeah, we've got actually a second match today in just I guess a few hours. What?
2 hours from now,
In about
it's
2
going to be Imagine 42 versus Elric. So one of those gentlemen will be joining you, Jamie, in Wiener Heaven tonight.
How many more?
That's gonna be the first one.
How many more matches are there?
Let's see.
If you keep winning, there'll be 2 for you. I think,
Okay.
maybe even 3.
Yeah, let me see. So, theoretically, OP, you're gonna take on the winner of Elric Imagine,
Oh, I gotta fight Elric again. He's a beast.
and then
Or
you'll take
Imagine.
on the loser of Galkaif Cool. And then if you win that, you'll take on the winner of Galkaif Cool.
Skalkaif has not lost yet, so if
Nor is Cool.
he would have,
Yeah.
and Cool hasn't lost yet.
They're the
So
last 2 in the winners bracket, actually.
right,
Damn.
so whichever of them loses, they'll actually get to live again.
Overpowered, powdered. Your time is amazing. I'm
Is
just
it?
looking at it now. Like, there's no way I could reach that time.
Like
Oh my gosh.
I like look at these times and like I scored number 9. Let's see inside Def 2 on this run. I got a number 5 spot, which I was like point 56 away from getting the 4th spot. But like after that, what is that? Like I was like almost a minute away. Like the number 1 times are just ridiculous. Like remembering back when I was number 1 before the game released, like what I was still number 1 for like a couple days before someone beat it.
Right.
Like because they got past the level 2 and they started getting the more levels and stuff. Like I thought those times were ridiculous, and then now I see people beating them by like a full minute, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yep. So I'm curious. Does anybody have it open? Who's the current head of leaderboards right now? Because I feel like it's been going back and forth a little bit.
It is cool with
Ooh, shit.
41.23.
Oh shit.
That's
Galcat's
for a
got
full?
41.55. Oh yeah, that's for a full run, yeah.
So Galk is still in the tourney. He's like number 1 or 2 on everything.
Yep.
Jesus. Well,
Yeah.
apparently on all Def's best time, I'm number 4. That's kind of ridiculous.
The top 2s, yeah. Oh crap, all the top 2s are Galkaif Cool, all the 3s and 4s are Overpowdered and Jenny. Oh crap.
That's pretty good.
Wow, look at that.
That's really good.
That's scary.
That just means it's a good competition.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, we got the right guys for it. I was actually I was really pleased that Galkaif agreed to join us for the competition. I had, unlike with most of you, I had absolutely no rapport with him whatsoever. Never spoken to him before, and I sent him like a cold friend request from Steam, like wannabe friends. And that's how I met him.
Just
And
like
he's
testing
like,
the
yeah,
water, just like, hey man.
Hi.
Hey, I noticed you're the best at every leaderboard. Will you do our thing? And he's like, yeah, okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna finish eating my bag of chips and.
I
get
think
ready
I'm
for
gonna
my
go eat
matchup.
something. I haven't eaten. I literally woke up like 15 minutes before I started. Like I saw all those messages. Like someone was giving me like a countdown, so I don't miss today.
Yeah.
Was it you, Dave?
Well, last time he was 2 hours and 15 minutes
I
late.
was.
Wanted to poke him.
Because I'm such a bad friend. I'm sorry.
Well, you're a night person, and we do these things in the daytime.
That's true.
I prefer the term lone wolf.
Boo,
Oh.
buddy. All right. Well, I'm gonna stuff my face full of foods, and it's gonna be delicious. And I hope you're all jealous.
I'm super jealous.
But nobody sent them to me through the internet, so I'm equally.
I still find it ridiculous that I get a lot of stuff through this streaming thing. I find it ridiculous
I want
that
it.
that
All
this
of it.
even works.
I want someone to feed me. That's so cool.
I will feed you tears of defeat. Tears of defeat.
Salt.
Shit.
I can't say anything now because I've lost.
Send him to the
so-
salt.
So gracious in victory.
I'm a very modest person.
Salt
So
is
yeah,
the-
if there's anyone not following Overpowered Law or Jammy Antics on Twitch, please do so.
Or you're bad.
They are streamers. They stream.
Gentlemen, farewell. Talk to you soon.
Thanks for everything, guys.
I love you.
Love you.
I love you too.
Love you most.
Oh, this is weird.
Promise. This isn't weird. This is all
I'm
relationship.
gonna send you just a hug in the mail. Hug
That's-
and kiss.
That's so cute.
That is completely fine. It's either a hug in the mail or like a big box of groceries. I'll take one of.
I'll take the groceries.
Just-